tropical update as of 7 a.m. PST, August 2nd. And Gill is clearly weakening. It's now a tropical storm. It's no longer a hurricane, and that's just the way it is. It's moving in the colder SSTs, drier air, and it's starting to move more westward, as you can see. I'd say it's about 55 knots. Um, that's my opinion. Here's the forecast track: west northwestward for the next day, then westward, becoming a remnant low by early Sunday, which is in line with the models. Yep, clearly going to weaken, as you can see. Now, something that is much more interesting, in my opinion, is Anna. Yeah, but they have it as a depression, and now in the Western Pacific. Um, but we can show you that system. Boom. It has more convection, LC, and I think it's a depression. But it should move. Let's show you. This is the last time I'm gonna show you. I mean, but should move west northwest and northwestward out to sea. I think it could really strengthen back to a tropical storm pretty soon if it can maintain this. And maybe long term, who knows, maybe back into the Central Pacific. The models try to recurve it. Wow, now we're going to look at the. There is a couple more systems long term in the Eastern Pacific. One has 50, 80 in the next 2 to 7 days. That will form in the next few days. And we're going to show you it. We can go 72 hours on the GFS. Here it is. 1,004 millibars. CMC also developed 1,004. 96, 1,004. 120, we got the system forming in the Gulf Control Pack. We also have another system, could form between them that both models are kind of hitting at. And I pretty much agree with the NHC right now. What they're thinking. Yeah. Very active Eastern Pacific continues, and that's just the way it is. Well, that's just the other system had a 40% chance at 7 days. I agree. I think both will probably be tropical storms. I'll label the other system in the middle out of 10. Now into the Atlantic, we do have something we're watching off the Carolinas that has a 10-20% chance of formation, and it could form Saturday along the frontal system off the southeastern coast of the United States. Let's take a look at it. It's right about here. There's actually decent model support for it. Here's the GFS at 24 hours. There's at 36. 48. Yeah, decent support. And we're going to show you the CMC that also shows it. Backs it up. Icon also shows it. I'm going to say so. I'm going to give it 30% in the next 2 days. It's pretty persistent in the models. We also have another interesting system on the Northern Gulf. Could form by 60. not so persistent in the GFS, but you usually have a little bit of an isobor. Always worth keeping a tiny bit of an eye on. Yeah. Let's go to 72. Yeah. Clearly out to sea. 96. Out to sea. 120 out to sea. Yeah. Back to the GFS. Really, not much is forming in the next 5 days anywhere else. We're gonna have to watch the MDR longer term for a system. Kind of won by 7 days trying to form in the MDR right there. Let's go to ECMWF. Yep, also shows it. CMC doesn't show it. 168. It doesn't show it on the CMC. Let's go to 180 on the GFS. Nothing. 204. A little bit. It's just off Cape Verge. Well, I don't expect much to form. The fact that we're getting mid-latitude system forming off a frontal zone in August, I mean, it shows how hostile this season is for the link. But I think there's an okay chance of formation of it. I mean, in my opinion. Let's look in the Western Pacific. Oh, tropical storm cross has 55 knots. Moving off Japan. Should turn eastward. Yeah. Probably, most likely weaken. But very interesting. Kobe is over China. It has weakened into a remnant. 95W. And doubtful. 94W. Also doubtful, but a little bit more likely as it moves west-northwestward. And now we're going to look at 90S, I mean, 30 knots in the southern Indian Ocean. It's possible. Well, anyway, that's your tropical update.